Welcome back, mofos. This is No Stupid Questions. I'm Eddie. This is Tim. What's our question this lovely day?
Wow, this
Tim?
this fine and wonderful day comes from Leah St. Clair on Instagram, and she asks, "To find fancy wine glasses really make a difference?"
Great question, Leah. Leah, sorry. So today we've got a selection of drinking vessels, some a little bit more difficult than others.
I'm enjoying the difficulty ramp. This is going to be good.
and just to see if we can notice any difference.
We're not doing a shoe today, are we?
We're not doing a shoe today, thank God. The shoey days are behind me.
This is like 2 months ago.
So let's have a bit of a sniff and a sip. Smells good. Tastes pretty good too.
Lovely.
Lovely.
I can taste the hills.
Let's just move through it pretty quickly and see if we can see any difference. Giving this one a little bit of a
swish swash, I believe it's called. No difference.
No difference.
No difference at all.
Okay. See, I got some difference there. That's really interesting. I mean, look, perception is a big part of this.
Well, that's it.
For me, this one was much more savoury and earthy in the first glass, and then the second one, I got a little bit more of the sour notes. I found it a little bit more bright fruited, but just didn't have the complexity for me.
Okay. I think you're lying. But you know,
all right, now
big glass has gotten to him.
Let's give this one a big swell.
Okay, big old splish splash. There's a definite difference in that one, I would say.
There we go. Big glass has got you finally.
Wow, I've always wanted to be one of the lizard people.
Yeah.
So,
for me, I found that tumbler, that first one that we had, was quite savoury and earthy. Then this one, I got the bright fruit and a little bit tart and acidic, and then in the more standard wine glass that I found a marry of that. So I got fruit and that richness with the savouriness. Okay, so I found that maybe this one, you'd open it up, it got all that air into it, but it didn't concentrate the aromas enough.
okay.
This one, you got all that concentrated aroma, all that bright fruit, all that sour acid, and then this one was just much more nicely balanced.
What would you expect from, say, a old Vegemite jar, which is how I drink my wine?
Quite similar to this one, but then you might get a little bit of that savoury, yeasty.
I know that the twist top will cause an air current.
That as well, and then you might have those little the tiny bits of Vegemite that just get stuck in the groove. That's going to give you that extra bit of complexity.
We call them the lucky nuggets.
All right, now we're gonna end up with the granddaddy. I don't know if we can share this one. There's only one, but you're gonna have to get quite lippy.
We needed 2 straws, like it's Friends or something.
Yeah, no, look, you go for it, mate. You brushed your teeth today, haven't you? So really, very little oxygen contact.
I feel like I'm summoning the troops.
So very little smell. You can't get much of the aroma at all. And when you're not getting much of the aroma, then a lot of the flavour that you get, we've talked about this before, comes from the aroma. It comes from you getting that through both your nose and also retro-nasally. So let's...
Retro-nasally?
You can drink wine out of a tumbler. You can drink it out of a little champagne julep. You can drink it out of a wine glass. Please don't drink it out of this bloody thing. Don't spend your whole pay packet on glasses. Just get something decent.
Yep.
That's going to give you a bit of aeration and then have a bit of a play and have a bit of fun. Thank you for tuning in this week, mofos. Please do all the things below. Like, subscribe, give us a validation. Keep sending in your questions. Lewis, thank you for sending in yours. And we'll see you next week.
What I find, if you use an old butter container, you just top that up and you can just pop the lid on. You can travel with that. Obviously, you're in the passenger seat, but you can just... And nobody knows. That's the best thing. You go to the movies and go, just bring some butter.